Good morning, America. For our viewers in the West, day 34, the government shutdown and the impact for tens of millions of Americans, the final sprint to Election Day, and we've got a special morning for you all as GMA turns the big 5. Battle over SNAP benefits, running out of funding for the first time. Now the fight in court over the lifeline for more than 40 million Americans.
Travel chaos, long lines and major delays at airports around the country due to the shutdown, and the new warning from the Transportation Secretary.
President Trump not ruling out land strikes in Venezuela in his campaign against drug cartels and the new threat aimed at Nigeria.
Sprint to the finish line with less than 24 hours until the final votes. Candidates campaigning in elections across the country.
Seventh heaven, Los Angeles set to party.
It's got a chance. It is gone. It's Will Smith in Game 7.
After the Dodgers' stunning come-from-behind World Series win.
GMA runs the marathon.
Good morning, America!
Let's go!
Nearly 50 members of the ABC News family
Let's go!
hit the road for a relay
Team GMA!
to raise money for a good cause.
GMA 50! It's gonna be a good day.
And get ready for a good morning. We are celebrating GMA turning the big 5-0. 50 years of laughter.
I'm sorry. Do you ever feel like you lost control of an interview?
No, come on, Joni. We're going by the water now.
50 years of heart.
We are there before, we are there during, and we are there after.
But my babies are safe.
Your babies are safe.
And that's what's important.
And you're safe.
50 years of adventures.
It doesn't get any better than this.
50 years of family.
It was such a moment of relief and joy for all of us, and you really got to see and feel the GMA family.
50 years of being welcomed into your homes each and every morning.
We call this home base, so I finally made it home.
And through it all, some tears, a whole lot of dancing, and gratitude. And as we've been saying for 50 years,
good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
And good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is a special edition of Good Morning America, celebrating 50 years of GMA.
did we have a George sighting of you dancing?
I think we did. I think that was a birthday present to the crew.
Oh, that was 3 little words that have meant so much for 50 years. Good morning, America. It is November 3rd. On this day in 1975, GMA came on the air for the very first time.
And of course, we are celebrating, and landmarks from coast to coast are lit up in honor of our golden anniversary, from the Pacific Wheel there in Santa Monica, California, to the Big Dam Bridge in Little Rock, Arkansas, Kansas City Union Station, and One World Trade Center right here in New York.
And so many members of our extended GMA family are here to share their favorite memories from the past 50 years. We have a lot of fun, a lot of celebration ahead. First, the news. We're now on day 34 of the government shutdown. It's starting to hit hard. Government workers going without pay. SNAP benefits that more than 40 million Americans rely on to get the food they need are suspended. And travelers are facing major delays at the nation's airports. Jay O'Brien starts us off from Washington. Good morning, Jay.
George, good morning. The government shutdown now just a day away from tying the record for the longest in U.S. history, set during the first Trump administration, all as tens of millions of Americans start to feel the pain from the gridlock up here on Capitol Hill like never before.
This morning, day 34 of the government shutdown, and for the first time in its 60-year history, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, officially running out of funding over the weekend. The federal program, a lifeline, helping put food on the table for some 42 million Americans, like Heather Ann Folta, a single mom of 4.
I'm working 10, 11-hour days, sometimes 6 days a week, and that's just to meet, bill requirements. So the fact that my food budget is gone is seriously disheartening.
But this morning, a federal judge now ordering the Trump administration to move money around to keep SNAP afloat and make full payments by later today or partial payments by Wednesday. writing the Department of Agriculture's emergency funds, which the administration argued it couldn't legally distribute, must be used now because of the shutdown. But the judge acknowledging that money won't cover the entire food program for the month of November. The administration insisting the quickest way to start money flowing to critical food assistance is to reopen the government.
The best way for SNAP benefits to get paid is for five Democrats to cross the aisle and reopen the government.
But Democrats holding firm, demanding Republicans first negotiate on expiring Obamacare tax credits to prevent premiums for more than 20 million Americans from skyrocketing.
It's very unfortunate that Donald Trump and Republicans have decided to weaponize hunger and withhold SNAP benefits, but somehow they can't find money to make sure that Americans don't go hungry.
And SNAP isn't the only critical federal program on the line here. Head Start, which serves tens of thousands of the nation's most vulnerable preschoolers with free education, nutrition, and other services, missed grant funding that was supposed to go out on Saturday, too. Dozens of Head Start centers already starting to close their doors. Robin.
Such a critical situation, as you know, Jay. Thank you. And more now on the travel chaos. Air traffic controllers and TSA agents are working without pay, leading to shortages of critical federal employees. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez joins us with more. Good morning, Gio.
Yeah, good morning, Robin. Not the news I want to bring on this big GMA birthday, because simply put, if you're traveling right now, it's been a mess out there, and there's no sign of it getting better anytime soon. Flight after flight canceled or delayed, so get ready to wait if you're heading to the airport. Over the weekend, major delays stacking up at America's airports, and it's far from over.
The line sticks like that over here.
Take a look at this massive line at Houston's Bush Intercontinental Airport, with the line for TSA security extending outside the terminal. The airport saying the wait time for security could exceed 3 hours.
I still took probably 45 minutes going through normal TSA pre-check. Everybody was definitely more stressed.
Major delays in Newark, San Francisco, and Austin, too, as TSA officers and air traffic controllers call out sick among the roughly 1.4 million federal workers forced to go without pay. At one point this weekend in the New York area, 80% of ATC workers called out.
We will delay, we will cancel any kind of flight across the national airspace to make sure people are safe. But there is a level of risk that gets injected into the system when we have a controller that's doing two jobs instead of one.
Experts say safety could be on the line.
We're getting to the point where the air traffic control system is going to be unsafe, where you're not able to pay salaries that people need to survive, and they're going to go out and they're going to do other things to earn the money that they need to support their families.
Yeah, that's very troubling. And the obvious question here is what happens for holiday travel? You know, it's coming up fast and furiously here. The truth is, we have absolutely no idea right now, but we do know that the longer this shutdown goes on, the chances of travel issues just really get worse and worse.
Yeah, at the most inopportune time, the busiest time of the year for travel. All right, Gio, thank you for that. Appreciate you. Going to turn now to a new U.S. strike on a boat allegedly smuggling drugs in the Caribbean, as President Trump also threatened military action against Nigeria. Our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, is tracking this for us. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Michael. Well, President Trump has been escalating his threats against Venezuela and asked point blank if the U.S. is going to go to war with Venezuela. The president said he doubts it, but then he also refused to rule out land strikes there. The president has been expanding his campaign against drug cartels, conducting 15 strikes in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific since early September, killing 64 people in all. Now, these strikes are targeting boats that the U.S. alleges are smuggling drugs, but the administration still has not provided any evidence of any crimes. The Pentagon is also surging firepower to the region, the USS Gerald Ford and its strike group on its way to the Caribbean now, and Trump claims that the alleged drug trafficking is being orchestrated by Venezuela's authoritarian leader Nicolas Maduro, and Trump has even authorized covert CIA missions inside the country. Now, in return, Venezuela says President Trump is seeking regime change, but asked if he thinks Maduro's days are numbered, Trump says, "I think so." Yeah, Michael?
And Mary, the president is now threatening Nigeria as well.
Yeah, Michael, the president is threatening military action against Nigeria, saying the U.S. could go in, quote, guns a-blazing, and threatening to stop all aid after accusing Nigeria's government of allowing the killing of Christians. Secretary Hegseth says the Defense Department is now preparing for action. Now, the threats, though, are sparking confusion and fear. Experts say violence in the country has impacted Nigerians broadly, regardless of religion, but asked last night if he could envision U.S. boots on the ground. President Trump told reporters that he wasn't ruling it out, saying, quote, could be. Michael.
As you said, it affects everyone regardless of religion. Mary, thank you so much. George?
Okay, Michael, we return now to this year's elections. Candidates rallying supporters ahead of tomorrow's final votes. The key races, New Jersey, Virginia, right here in New York. Aaron Katersky's tracking it all. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. Just one day, voters cast their final ballots in elections in several states, giving us a sense of the country's mood 10 months into President Trump's turbulent second term. This morning, final sprint. The front-runner in the race to lead the nation's largest city, Democrat Zohran Mamdani, cheered on marathon runners in Brooklyn and appeared with the governor at a bar in Queens. The 34-year-old self-described Democratic socialist resonates with voters eager for new leadership. Mamdani's main rival, independent candidate and former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, pitched his experience.
Who has solutions that can actually work, and who has the ability to make those solutions a reality?
The race has captivated New Yorkers. Early voting ended Sunday with more than 735,000 ballots cast, far more than during the last race for mayor in 2021. And across the river in New Jersey, former President Obama campaigned for the Democratic candidate for governor, Mikey Sherrill, who's locked in a tight race with Republican Jack Ciattarelli. As Trump has pushed Republicans to redraw congressional maps in states like Texas, Democrats across the country are counting on California voters to approve new congressional maps favoring liberal candidates.
Why are we all here? We're here because Donald Trump is an historic president. He's an historically unpopular president.
Now, these elections tomorrow may be an early test of how voters feel about President Trump, his party, and the Democrats before the midterm elections 1 year away, guys.
All right, Aaron, thank you so much for that. We're going to turn now to Los Angeles, set to hold a parade today for their World Series champion Dodgers after they beat the Blue Jays in an extra inning thriller in Game 7. Lara, you have more. Good morning.
I do. I watched, and it was fantastic. For much of the game, it looked like the Blue Jays would hang on to their lead and win their first World Series in 32 years. But this has been a series of surprises, and in Game 7, it happened again. Toronto held the lead the whole game. They were 2 outs from winning it all when Dodger Miguel Rojas hit a solo home run to tie the game at 4 apiece. Then with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, the Blue Jays threatening. Andy Paez, who had just entered the game for defense, tracks a long drive to center. Doesn't see his left fielder doing the same thing. Yes, they collide. Paez manages to hold on to it. He catches it and forces extra innings. At the top of the 11th, Will Smith hits a home run. There it is to give the Dodgers their first lead of the game. The Blue Jays answered, though. They had runners on first and third, 1 out. And then this grounder to Mookie Betts makes the double play, wins the series for the Dodgers 2 years in a row. Pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto picking up his 3rd win of the series. He was named, and rightly so, MVP.
Wow, what a series. What
it was really great entertainment. Such great performances from both teams. No complaints, although I'm sure easy to say for me. Not so much for the Blue Jays.
That's right.
Yeah.
How about the New York City Marathon? GMA kicked off our 50th birthday celebration a day early. Nearly 50 runners from ABC News took part, and you were right front and center there, Jen.
I was, but I don't carry the medal without the baton to remind everyone I only did part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that we decide on that.
Every bit counts.
Every bit counts, especially when it's for a great cause, because I had the honor of running the final leg, feeling that tsunami of energy from the crowd, and it was all for Team for Kids. The ABC News, GMA, and WABC family laced up to run a relay in the New York City Marathon. Kicking things off, Rebecca Jarvis and Will Reeve.
Welcome to Brooklyn!
Let's go! In from LA, Matt Gutman.
Good morning, America! Why are you running so fast? Exhausted already. Come on!
ABC News live anchor Linsey Davis is off to the races.
Let's do it! We feel unbelievable!
And we're still going strong as we near the halfway point at mile 12.
Here we go!
Nice by Manhattan, Devin. Here we go, baby. Coming into the wall of sound.
Deborah Roberts and company getting loud. Taking a break from breaking news are Aaron Katursky and Mola Lange.
Our stated goal is not to embarrass ourselves today, and we're off to a good start.
Our friends at WABC kicking it up another gear. We are closing in on the finish line.
Mile 25, we're ready, let's go.
GMA's executive producer Simone Swink arrives for the final handoff to yours truly.
50 years of GMA, let's go! This is it! Team GMA!
But a huge relay like this doesn't work without a support team just off the course. Brad and Angela behind the scenes trying to get from Staten Island to the finish line. An epic day celebrating GMA 50 and raising money for New York Roadrunners Team for Kids.
GMA 50!
And you can still feel the energy this morning. What an incredible day. We are right back at work this morning, and on this very special morning, these are the runners that you see. Some of them you're used to seeing, some of them from behind the scenes, but everybody deserves this applause. Robin?
Absolutely. You guys run around the studio a lot. So was that your warm-up? How's everyone feeling today?
We're feeling great, Robin.
Yeah.
You said that bridge was coming. I was very much afraid of it, but it all was great in the end.
Well, I will say we're all very proud of you all. Well done, everybody. Yeah, it is not just the it's not just the relay team. Let's take a live look at our control room. That's our director, Lily. Robin's producer, Katie. And where you at, Katie? There we go. Katie. Don't hide. And control room producer Ross. They ran the whole thing.
Yes, they did.
And they woke up and came here with us and woke up to come in here with us this morning. So thank all three of you. That's amazing.
Great job, everybody. And we're clapping for ourselves because we're celebrating 50 years of GMA. Right, Sam?
Yeah, everything's creaking, but everything's still working great. All right, we have some of our wildest moments, our best moments, the most important moments. Well, you could say this was a party that took 50 years for us to put together. It's the best part of our morning. We hope it's the best part of your morning, and we'll be right back.
We also have a live performance from one of our all-time favorites, Miss Patti LaBelle.
Yes, Miss Patti. Our GMA 50 celebration with surprises and Patti LaBelle. You don't want to miss that? We'll be right back. So you stay right there on this Monday morning. 50 years of GMA.
Oh, this is not the last time I say, good morning, America.
We are back, fully jumping into our big birthday celebration. Oh my, and the sweater stayed on some kind of way. You know, can I just say, this is the Mount Rushmore of morning television right there. Look at these faces. Look at everybody. My goodness, for 50 years.
Joan, Diane, who are these interlopers? What's this guy's name?
We turn our head for 1 minute.
Who had the over-under when he was going to take control of Charlie? I think you had it. Okay. We love you, Charlie. We love you all. Every morning, 7 a.m. But what goes on before that, like right before that at 6:59 a.m., here's a little insight into that.
It's seconds before the clock strikes 7, and we say,
Good morning, America.
Every morning there's a race to the finish line, and for some, it's a sprint. A common theme we noticed when we asked the question, what are you thinking of at 6:59?
I hope I make it to this desk on time.
At 6:59, and we're in our chair. George is the last one, and I said 6:59 for a reason, because he does get there at 6:59.
At 6:59 a.m., I am usually like sliding into home base, getting into my chair, praying that the camera doesn't notice that I am like just arriving to set.
It is a busy Monday as well right here. You just said hello to Lara twice. Hello again, Lara.
Sorry, George.
I used to drive the producers nuts in that I didn't want to walk into the studio until right before we went on the air. And they were always thinking, is he going to make it today? Is he going to get here?
But for Diane, there was only one thing on her mind at 6:59.
My hair. That's shallow, but it was my hair, I'm telling you the truth.
And our Lara has a tip for that.
Before we go in the air, I do this to try to get a little volume. That's what happens. And the audio people are like, why? Your mic is gonna fall off. Please stop with the head flip. You are not Farrah Fawcett. But that's what I do.
And for our Michael, cramming for the on-air test is now over.
If I don't know it by now, I'll never know it. That's what's going through my mind. So when 7 o'clock hits and it's time to do the show, it's just do it. Just do it. Be yourself. I love the countdown to 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. So now you know. But, Joan, I got to ask you this. What was going through your head at 6:59 this morning?
Did I really get up at 3:15 for 20 years? Right. But I'll tell you, the sound guys used to play I Feel Good. Remember? James Brown. Every morning right before we went on the air. So that's what was going through
At
my
high volume. High volume.
It really helps every morning, right?
Yep. Yep. Oh, it got you going. And every morning,
yeah,
I did the same thing.
It works.
Well, actually, because when I put it down like this, it was a way to white balance the camera.
You're funny.
So many good memories.
So many.
I just love looking. I'm looking over. It's just warming my heart.
Oh, well, you know, I don't think the audience knows. Joan and Diane and I, they keep us in a storage closet, and they haul us out every couple of years, you know, to oh yeah, who were they again? They haul us out for shows like this. But
This
50
is what
years.
our mornings were like all the time. I mean, it was we were like brother and sister. And if he had put on one brown sock and one black sock in the dark, I'd say, "Cameras, come on in," and I'd show. And the audience loved that. You know, that's that spontaneity that you all have. That you know. Audiences love it when something goes wrong.
Each team had a different little flavor. Charlie, just say my name like you used to say when I walked in the studio.
Sam Champion.
Good morning, America.
Good morning. I'm David Hartman. Today is Monday, November the 3rd, and we'll be joining you here every weekday morning.
That was the first one 50 years ago today. We all have the privilege now of saying Good Morning America into your homes every morning. We just saw David Hartman. He was the first one. He did it. He hosted the show from 1975 to 1986. And he is joining us this morning. Will Reeve is with him at his home in North Carolina. Good morning to both of you.
Hey, good morning, George. How are you?
I am doing great.
It's so nice to be here with you, David.
What?
It is so nice to be here with you. Hello to everybody in the studio. We miss you, but we have been watching the show together. It is a privilege to be with you on this historic day. 50 years ago, almost to the minute, you started this whole big journey that we've all been lucky enough to be on. So, David, what has it meant to you, and what did it mean to you then to be the very first anchor, the very first person to say, Good Morning America?
Well, first, we had a lot of questions about the goal we had set for ourselves. But in terms of what we tried to do and we look forward to doing, was just a flat-out privilege to have the opportunity to try to bring information to people in the audience, our viewers, who could take some information away from our program and put it to work in some kind of useful, productive way in their own personal lives. That was our goal, and that was our responsibility, to get information to our viewers that they could use in a useful way in their personal lives. That was the goal.
Well, you certainly did it to an excellent standard. You also conducted thousands of interviews in your time as anchor of GMA, including at least one with my dad, Christopher Reeve. We saw him on screen before, and you had some nice things to say. You did not have a journalism background. You yourself were an actor. So how was it for you then switching into journalism and preparing for and doing all these interviews?
We decided that we wanted to do and needed to do a program that would bring information to people that I just mentioned. The only way to do that was to study. And if you're going to interview, as you know, the base of an interview is how much homework do you do? how much do you know about a subject? If you don't know a lot about the subject you're going to ask your interviewee about, then you're behind the curve. And so I started from day one. Start studying morning, noon, and night. And if you do it for thousands of times, you learn a new craft. It was learn a new craft.
You get pretty good at it. Well, we're so grateful that you allowed us into your living room. The original GMA set was, in fact, a living room, so this feels apropos. And you, as a matter of fact, right behind us have some original items from the set. This chair here was the original chair from the broadcast about 50 years ago.
Joan and I, each had a chair like that.
It's a beautiful chair, exactly right arm level length, which is important
for you and me,
tall people like us.
Our heights.
And then that flag up on your wall there is special as well.
It is, and the reason I wanted that for my home was it was on the wall at the original GMA set for the original 11 years and 2 months that I hosted the program. And it's a copy of a craft that's in the Craft Museum in New York City in Midtown Manhattan.
How about that? Well, we figured we would like to add to your collection of GMA memorabilia. We have some gifts for you. First here is a GMA 50 mug. You put your coffee in that. And then this, talk about being prepared for interviews. I don't know what went into preparing to speak to this man, but it's you and Muhammad Ali. And we've got this for you here so that you can maybe put this up on your wall and think about everything that you have done for GMA. We thank you, David, for allowing us into your home and for joining so many millions of people in their homes for all those years. Guys, David Hartman, the one and only, the OG, the OA, the original anchor.
And that great man. Great man.
Well, David, thank you. Will, thank you. See, David got his chair. I will not be taking one of these chairs because I can't figure out how to I can't get comfortable in these things. This is like the weirdest chair ever. And I'm not the only one. I know that. We have some members of the GMA family, past and present, joining us here in the studio for our birthday celebration. And we got a few questions. A few questions. Nancy, you're up first. There you go. Nancy, how you doing?
I'm
Nancy,
still here.
You did, and we're happy you are. But you were already a two-time Tony nominee. You appeared in, Sound of Music to Into the Woods. So what was it like, that live theater experience? How did that help you when it came to morning news?
It didn't.
Okay.
It really didn't.
You love mornings. I remember that.
I mean, I'm used to staying up very late, from the theater, so it was quite a jolt. And we went on the air about 10 days after I was hired. David had already been hired, and he auditioned me on air. But I was fast. I mean, I lived in New York, and I was really into politics and the theater and the arts, and so I felt like I knew something. And there was no Google, so and we were lacking in writers and in researchers. I mean, it was tough,
So
and
you
it was
do
fun.
a lot of homework, like David said.
I did. I was really good about that. But it was hard, and I laughed. I told them this morning in the makeup room, my first interview outside the show, I was given this, go interview him and his wife. And I went, Howard Cosell? Do you remember Howard Cosell?
Yes, very well.
No, and I said, what about? Because no producer went with me. There was no discussion about the interview or questions. They said about their marriage.
Not sensitive
at all.
Okay.
But he was great. They knew I was nervous. They knew, because I was nervous.
He used to always come down in the morning and say, right before going on air, we're going to go on pretty soon. You better go to hair and makeup.
And Spencer, from this side of the room, come on, you got to get into it. So, I know you guys are different people. I mean, you're not the same. Okay, just want to make sure.
We walked in together this morning. I looked at him and I thought I was looking in the mirror. I said, we're just the whole time.
1986,
Yeah,
correct?
86,
To do
right.
the weather. Talk about those 80s fashion in the 80s.
I kind of miss the 80s fashion. It was easier in the 80s, you know? Men wore socks.
Got a point.
But I love the 80s fashion. I love the ties. The lapels were a bit wider, but yeah. You tell them, Spencer.
I loved it in the 80s.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Coming up, they're telling me that I'm going to reveal the one thing that drives me crazy about GMA.
What is it? I know what it is. No, I'm not telling you. It's called a tease, George. They got to stay there. Come back and see it.
All up, mingling around. Now we're back in our chair. They're yelling at us, back you animals, back in your chair. Coming up, we are celebrating 50 years of moments like this. You remember this, Diane?
Oh, my God.
The train trip. The things we did. We'll be back.
Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. It's a special morning on GMA.
Happy 50th birthday, GMA.
Happy 50th birthday, GMA.
Happy 50th birthday.
Happy 50th birthday, GMA.
You don't look a day over. Happy 50th, GMA. We're finally the same age.
For 5 decades, we've been saying,
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
and as we hit the big 5-0,
love it that people feel like we make their morning better.
We're taking you on a trip down memory lane.
From the heartfelt, it's amazing to me that this show has started people's days for 50 years.
It has been such a joy for me to have that connection between our viewers.
It feels like a gift. I am so grateful for this job.
To the chaotic,
Good Morning America is like riding a Bronco.
Oh, no! Taking you on adventures around the world.
I feel alive.
Performances from the biggest stars in the world.
And we're still at it. With a live performance from a legend this morning, as we say,
Good morning, America! Happy 50th! You better work. Love you.
Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is a special edition of Good Morning America, celebrating 50 years of GMA.
But I cannot say Good Morning America like Patti LaBelle. Thank you for joining us here this morning. So great to have you celebrate our 50th anniversary. We have so many members of our GMA family here, but I got to call out our weekend team because none of them were born.
And Janae is saying, hey, you didn't even mention that she ran the marathon.
I
did! 26.2! Thank you. And just for us, the entire country, they're helping us celebrate. The GMA colors lighting up the 47-story Miami Tower there in South Florida, the Willis Tower in Chicago, and the Prudential Tower in Boston. I know, and Power Field in Denver, and wait, Seattle's Space Needle as well. Thank you all for honoring us with our colors.
Yeah, that's really cool. And right in our own backyard, the Empire State Building, majestic, glowing in GMA colors to celebrate our 50th. Yeah. And we even have new GMA 50 mugs. We splurged for the occasion. We're going to mark it. So let's all toast to another 50 years. Cheers.
We do have so much to get to, so we want to go straight to our morning menu. Coming up, more fun, more memorable moments of the past 5 decades here on GMA.
Robin, this may be my favorite hour, the 8 o'clock hour, and here we go, because we're live, open mics. These people have a lot of stories to share. This is going to be the best part, Lara.
Will you want to come with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, because we also have special guests, everybody. It's not a party without great music. Patti LaBelle, Nolan Hendricks, they will perform their hit song, Lady Marmalade. Are you ready?
Oh, my love.
We have so much coming up to celebrate our 50th anniversary. It's all coming up where? On Good Morning America.
Very nice.
Hey, I'm Taylor, and here we are in Central Park. Good morning, America.
I'm Whitney Houston in New York City. Good morning, America.
Good morning.
Line, America.
Morning, America. They won't let me out of here.
This is Kermit the Frog, and I'm from a television studio. Good morning, America.
Happy 50th birthday, GMA, to 50 more.
Thank you, Mrs. Obama. Welcome back to our birthday celebration. GMA premiered on this date, November 3rd. 50 years ago. We've been with you every weekday morning since then. And from all of us here, it's truly been a privilege to say these words.
Good morning, America.
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 It's gonna be a good day.
It's hard to put into words. To be a part of that legacy means everything.
It's amazing to me that this show has started people's days for 50 years.
I love it that people feel like we make their morning better.
Maybe you haven't even brushed your hair or brushed your teeth, and you allowed us into your home.
We used to think of it as sort of a warm hug.
I always felt when that light comes on, the first thing we're saying is, we're here together.
We had the responsibility to try to bring information to people that can be useful in their daily lives. Good morning. I'm David Hartman. Today is Monday, November the 3rd. From the day they called me and said, would you like to host this program, we were on the air in 4 weeks.
My agent called and said, they're offering you the job as the co-host of Good Morning America. About 20 minutes later, my phone rang again. And it was my gynecologist telling me I was pregnant with my first baby.
And this is my daughter, Jamie. Good morning, America.
Strangely enough, I wasn't nervous on the first day. We were down in Florida because they were redoing the studio, and it was hot. And Joan London kept saying, why are you wearing a tie?
And I pulled at his tie. I'm sure at that moment he thought, oh my God, what did I get myself into?
I didn't understand how many different cameras there were, and to me, it was like being in a Pac-Man game.
Our pal Robin joins us here at the anchor desk.
And I was wearing this terrible suit, and my hair was perfectly coiffed.
We call this home base, so I finally made it home.
I actually had several offers to join GMA. I think I turned it down 3 times before I said yes. I couldn't really imagine that people thought that I was right for this job.
There's a lot of pressure when you're sitting next to iconic people that I watched every day, and I was scared. I was really scared.
After the 11 and a half years, I did between 12 and 14,000 interviews.
Thanks to GMA, I've had the chance to interview so many world leaders, including American presidents, from Jimmy Carter all the way to Donald Trump.
To sit next to President Obama and to sit with Prince Harry and ask him questions, it is a very important responsibility, but one that I love to have.
I was sent to Omaha Beach, and I was really kind of overcome with emotion.
All those guys died so that you could have your freedom. It's a humbling feeling.
I just got chills thinking about covering D-Day and meeting those men that stormed the beach in Normandy. What a privilege that was.
What an honor it is to meet you.
9/11, and the thing you never, ever in your life could have imagined.
We just got a report in that there's been some sort of explosion at the World Trade Center.
Diane said, oh my God. And I said, we're under attack. The next morning, I said to Diane, if I start to cry, you're going to have to pick up. And she said the same.
The morning after Katrina, I had just found my mother. Charlie asking, did you find your family? They're okay.
Mom's okay, sister's okay.
They're all right. And for me to break down live on national television like that, it really was a moment that I'll never forget.
I saw an entire home taken off of its foundation and rolled down the street.
My number one responsibility is to make people aware of what was coming and then tell the stories of what happened after.
So many people's livelihoods washed by that powerful water and surge.
We've flown into storm situations as everyone is evacuating. And people are like, why do you do that? Because it's not real unless you see it.
We are there before, we are there during, and we are there after.
But my babies are safe.
Your babies are safe.
And that's what's important.
And you're safe.
We will be there with you when you make the first step of rebuilding.
We're not going to forget Altadena, the fires in Maui. It's a trademark of Good Morning America that we will be there when you need us most. I don't know any of y'all, but I love you and love what you're doing.
Too.
One of the things we would seek to do is find a place you had not been and let you see it through our eyes.
We would come up with these ways to get the whole team rolling through America. We sawed the top off of a train so that we could put dishes and broadcast live as we're doing it.
We took the show to Australia and New Zealand, and I said, let's go bungee jump. Now, the show would never have allowed us to do that. So we snuck out with a camera crew, of course.
So I'm out at the end of the platform, and I remember saying,
I sincerely hope this is not the last time I say, Good Morning America.
The executives were, in an instant, angry at us for doing it, and so excited that we had the videotape.
The morning of being in Tuskegee, Alabama, my dad was still with us at the time, a Tuskegee Airman, and flying a plane just like the one he flew in World War II. It doesn't get any better than this.
I loved trying to go up with the Blue Angels, and I said to him, can you just rev it up a little more? And even as I'm saying it, I'm passing out completely.
I will be blasting off in the next Blue Origin space launch. I'm so happy to go to space, but I'm even happier to come back from space.
Oh my God!
You're gonna sing and dance as loud as you can this morning. All the single ladies, put your hand up.
You do not have enough time to talk about the incredible music these last 50 years on Good Morning America. We had Prince. Whitney Houston, the list goes on and on.
Mariah asked me to pick her up, and you never turn down Mariah. If she asks you to pick her up, you pick her up.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. We call it the GMA face, and when we are doing interviews with celebrities and we ask them, they always say yes.
I'm Lucy. Good morning, America. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Being it is.
Some of them are very new and very uncertain.
Doesn't mean me.
And you get to watch them as they become entirely seasoned in their fame.
The hardest people to interview usually were comedians. You could try to prepare for it, but as soon as you ask the first question, Robin Williams would be into a stream of consciousness. Do you ever feel like you lost control of an interview?
No, come on, Joni. We're going by the water now.
It was always fun, but you had to go with the flow.
We're going to lift Diana, don't we?
Oh, no! Did you hit your head? We'll be right back with a lawyer.
Ellie is responsible for more blushes on air than any other single person.
George, I never ever get to see you at home.
The craziest one was when she came on for my birthday.
I love you. I shaved my legs and made you a steak. Happy birthday,
But, you know, she makes me laugh at home and everybody can see it on air.
We don't say it lightly, that we're family. Coming back from my bone marrow transplant was something I will never, ever forget. I have been waiting 174 days to say this. Good morning, America.
It was such a moment of relief and joy for all of us, and you really got to see and feel the GMA family.
Isabella shared her story on GMA, and she wanted to do it with only one person, that was Robin.
We can see one side effect to the radiation, which you are rocking that dude, okay? Let's just say that.
As Robin says, make your mess your message, and I think she inspired Isabella to do the same.
It feels like a gift. I am so grateful for this job. It's a family, it's a joy, it's fun.
Good Morning America is like riding a Bronco every day. And so at 6:59, that bull is out the door.
It's too much of a decathlon not to have human failure in it.
There was a doll, a Vanna White doll. The doll had a wardrobe malfunction. Whoops. And I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard.
Sorry. Thelma and Louise, Diane, and we thought we were going over that cliff in morning television, stomping in the grapes. And now Lara and I have adopted that.
Hey, Oliver!
The great thing about GMA is it's not just Halloween where we dress up. Oh, no. If we can find an excuse, we love a costume.
The only thing that drives me crazy about GMA are those endless attempts to get me to dance.
We're going to play that song again, and George is going to do the nay-nay to it.
Don't hold your breath.
People have no idea of the beautiful army of people who work and make this happen.
It truly does take a village, and we have this big, beautiful village.
I'm convinced that that's the reason that we were successful, because we were a genuine team.
I think everybody who worked at Good Morning America would tell you it's the best job they ever had or ever will have. It is always a pleasure to say, Good Morning America.
Charlie would love to say it. He always thought it was the best name of any show in the history of television.
Good morning, America.
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 Good morning, America. Yeah. You know, when you look at that, I think it's safe to say that all of us here we're in front of the camera, and everybody who's behind the camera, how proud we are to be a part of GMA and the history of GMA. And but I am curious, for all of you former anchors here, how many of you really missed that 3 a.m. wake-up call? How you feel about that? Anybody?
I'm still making it. I didn't learn.
I got tense last night just thinking about the fact that the alarm was going to go off at 3:15.
I love what you said at the top of that piece about how you're telling everybody we're all in this together. And that's so much a part of the job, easing people into the day in good times and bad.
Well, you know, it's an important point. We're the faces of the
that
broadcast.
That is 20 years of work right there.
It's an important point. There is an entire staff of a lot of people who work 22 hours a day. And then at 7 o'clock, they say, here's our work product, make us proud. And so it's not just the people that are here, it's the people, so many people who are off camera.
We get to go out and smile, but it's their smile.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can have the show back.
Please, Diane.
I was just going to say. No, someplace I went on the globe. I think somebody told me that I went 14 times around the globe in the course of my GMA life. Yeah. More than 350,000 miles in the course of it. I believe it too.
And she flew coach.
And passed out with the Blue Angel. But there was a proverb somebody told me once. At its simplest is GMA, which is
A true friend divides your sorrows and multiplies your joys. And that's it. And that's what we would do for each other when we came home and came in every morning. And I hope it's what we did for all of you. That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah, because you know what? I was telling you this earlier. My memory, the morning after my dad died, we're in Mississippi. Who's there in the front yard? Diane Sawyer. Didn't even do GMA that morning. He came down to Mississippi to make sure we had gumbo waiting for us when we came home from the funeral home. But it is like that warm hug. You know, you said it, Charlie. It's like that warm. Did you feel that kind of responsibility?
Sure. It's Joan and I used to say we have these millions of friends that we don't know. And they come to us and they treat us like friends. You're in their house at a time that you wouldn't have your best friend in the house. The dishes aren't done, the kids aren't ready for the day, etc. And here we are, a bunch of chirpy twerps who are sitting on a couch saying, let us into your home at this very personal time of day. And so people did, I think, always relate to us personally.
And we were kind of like brother and sister, you know. I mean, we'd pick at each other. He said we're like monkeys, that we're always like right before the show picking like the lint off each other. But it was such a privilege. I mean, there's very few people, I mean, that get that privilege of going into millions of people's homes every morning. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, we traveled the world together, and it was almost like more than a camaraderie, because we've all kind of said it in our own way. It was almost familial. It was almost like a family.
You weren't always chirpy.
Call me. When it comes to the Seven Dwarfs, I was grumpy.
We think about all the happy moments, but there are also all the, I was reminded watching the video, all the impactful moments that we share with America and America shares with us. So it is that exactly what you just said, Diane. That proverb just fit it perfectly.
Well, it's the best we can do when we're all together and going through the kind of turmoil and joy and highs and lows, and all of us wondering together, how do we make it through? We make it through this way.
The weeks after 9/11, we just put a table in the middle of the studio, and we were at the breakfast table. We didn't, we were learning just as the show went on, and you really do feel like you're at the nation's breakfast table.
Oh, I remember the morning that TWA 800 crashed, and one of my best friends was on board, lifelong childhood friend, and they called me into the control room, and it was his twin brother on the phone that said, I think Jed was on the flight. And we got the manifest, and we had to tell him that and I came back out, and you just said, sit down, and if you can't finish a sentence, I'll finish it.
Family and teamwork, and for everybody home, we got a lot more coming up.
One of my favorite times in the morning is saying a connection to you. I say a little closer to home. What did you say?
Here's what's happening in your neighborhood. And here's a look at the weather where you are.
That's the weather around the nation. Here's what you can expect.
But we're not going to go there because Michael already did it. So, Sam?
We'll be right back. Here comes Patti LaBelle.
Yeah. Good morning, America. You ready?
I'm Meryl Streep. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Hello, I'm Dana Carvey. Good morning, America. Joan London, I love your hair.
I am here with Missy Elliott, and she's here to say, come on, kick it.
Good morning, America. Mwah.
Happy 50th anniversary. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
And we do welcome you back here to GMA. Bob Iger, CEO of Disney. It means so much that you are here to help us celebrate our 50th birthday. And we moved to this beautiful new building, and thank you very much for that. And this has been known as Studio C, but I understand that you have a special announcement for us.
I do have a special announcement. Before we get to that, I just want to say to George and to Michael and Robin, thank you very much, and good morning, America. I've always wanted to say that. I don't know that I've ever had a chance. This is a milestone worth celebrating, 50 years. Special for me because I was here 50 years ago on the first day. And that really, it's hard to believe, and thank you for saying I haven't changed a bit since then. I do have a special surprise. If we could drop the curtain, we will get to that.
Can we do that?
There you go. Well, okay, well.
Okay, there we go.
So no longer Studio C, it's guys now the Good Morning America studio?
I think since you're the only show that is in here, and you're the only show that will be in here maybe for another 50 years, it's only appropriate that we name it the Good Morning America studio.
Lines, we walk in every morning.
Exactly.
Thank you, Bob. Should we go?
Sure, let's go in.
Let's open it up. Check it out.
See what it looks like inside?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Here we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, I guess this is the plaque that will be on the door.
All right. That's beautiful. We appreciate that very much.
Oh, you know, so this plaque going to hang on the wall.
Yes,
Everybody's going to walk in. They're going to get a chance to see it. They're going to know it's our studio, GMA studio. And, you know, another great thing is that it's really fun here, right? And all our guests, they have a lot of fun when they come here, have a great time. And going forward, they're invited to literally leave their mark on our studio because they're gonna sign this door right here.
Oh, wow.
And we want to get it started, Bob. And we want you to sign the door for us if you do not mind.
I happen to bring a pen. That's good. Is there a special
You
frame?
pick where your spot.
How big? I'll go.
The first one.
Yeah. I'm going to take that pin from you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're the first one, but we have somebody else, a special guest, going to bring out Miss Patti LaBelle. Miss Patti, come on out. There you go.
Okay.
Anywhere you want to sign, Miss Patti.
See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Now that's...
Oh, and then put the...
What? Okay. Way to go. Well done.
Your first rodeo.
And Bob, thank you so much.
Very much.
Thank you so much, Miss Patti.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're looking forward to seeing you a little bit later on. But you know what? Come on, you guys. You got to follow me. Come on. We're going back in the studio with all of our GMA family members, past and present. So we're going to have a little more fun.
Don't adjust your sets. These are the anchors and correspondents from 50 years on GMA. We're so glad to have so many members of the GMA family here to help celebrate 50 years on the air. And I want to go to Kevin Newman. Right now, you took over the anchor desk from Charlie, and he actually gave you a baton?
No, David Hartman bought a baton that he then passed to Charlie. And then when I took over from Charlie briefly, Charlie passed it on to me. And it's been in exile in Canada for the last 20 years. So I thought I'd return it.
You should have it.
Just pass the baton.
Cut it up in 3 pieces.
Let me tell you something. You can wave that, but nobody will do what you're asking. They're not going to follow the lead.
And Lisa, I have a question for you. What does it mean for you to look back on your time here at GMA?
Nothing but gratitude. Nothing but gratitude, you know, and for this team.
Yeah, I know.
Good point.
That's what it's all about. I love seeing everybody, and you're sitting next to some of the newest members of our team.
Yes.
Dr. Narula. Tori, you've been here like 21 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
21 years. I know Michael's shocked because he knows I'm not old enough to have been here for 21 years.
100% right about that, Tori.
Right? I started as a baby with this one. With this one right here. She would send me on the road to do all kinds of job and workplace
The job
stuff.
fairs. Remember the job fairs
The
that we used to
job
do?
fairs.
Yes.
Yep. And it was Diane who was really my cheerleader in inspiring all of it.
When did Deals and Steel start? You get me a job, but you didn't do me.
I failed.
Tori, when did Deals and Steel start?
About 11 years ago. Yes. So my first half of my time was workplace, then deals. You know, we got George to do a deal segment the other day. It's unbelievable. It took a long time.
No, he did not dare. He did not dare.
It broke the internet.
It did.
Hey, Tony, you know, we sometimes sing. Did I remember you singing with Ringo Starr?
Yes.
Oh,
Did
yes.
I remember that correctly?
Oh, yeah. I got to, this was, you know, I'm a huge Beatles fan, so this was amazing. One of the many great things I got to do on the show. Look at that, singing with Ringo Starr. That's John Waite there. I had the chance to sing with, do we want to hear it?
Not bad.
You can still sing. No, I'm mic'd up. To meet Ringo Starr and Paul McCartney while I was here, interview him several times, just unbelievable for me. I also sang with Carole King and Aretha Franklin with Diane.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I'm not a singer. I kept doing it.
How about, did you ever sing?
No, me?
Yeah.
No, only in church. Because I got drowned out by all the other people around me. I was living proof that natural rhythm is a myth.
We're running a little short on time for reminiscing, but something that I do want to do, okay? I want to go around the horn. I asked our former host what 3 words you would use to describe your time here at GMA. Oh, wow. And Spencer, I'm going to start with you.
The best ever.
Oh.
The best ever.
All right, Tony.
The best ever. No, I'm sorry. No. Just a thrill. Wow. It really was.
All right, Diane, pressure's on you.
Heart, hope, home.
Yes. Nicely done.
All right, Charlie.
A total blessing.
Wow. Joan?
Best adventure ever.
Yeah. And Nancy?
Oh my God.
Okay, Kevin and Lisa, that's a hard one to follow.
Need more sleep.
Need more sleep.
God bless carbohydrates.
We still do that a lot too. Oh.
I have 3 words. Bring Nancy back.
I tell you, this is amazing. No one used the same thing, right?
So good, you guys.
But everybody was fantastic, and you closed it. You know, that was good. Yes.
Well, because at some point we've all felt this way.
We all felt that way.
No, we're not done.
Let me ask you. You played for a football team.
Yep.
The teamwork there, teamwork here. Compare and contrast.
Everybody here is smarter. I'm joking. The reason I'm standing up was either to run from you or I gotta go over here, okay? You set me up for that, Charlie. You know better. All right, everybody, come with me. I'm not done because we're about to get a live performance of a classic from these 2 beautiful ladies here, Patti LaBelle and Nona Hendrix, when we come back with more GMA. Oh, I'm asking you a question. We're not going anywhere yet. Okay. Your song, Lady Marmalade, okay?
50 years.
50 years.
Yes.
50 years, just like GMA.
Yes.
50 years.
Yes. Right.
And it hit number 1 on the chart. So are you surprised at the staying power of the song? Because it's as relevant now as it was 50 years ago.
She's got good legs, that lady. Yeah, and she's vintage and like fine wine.
Like fine wine.
Okay? Yes. You always have to sing it. I always have to sing it in the show.
Well, I try to sing it, but I'm not as good as these guys over here when it comes to singing. But Nona, what does it mean to you to be here performing live for our 50th birthday with Patti?
Oh my God.
There we go.
It means, we've known each other for so long.
We're both 81.
Yes.
You're both 81?
Yes.
81.
Yes. She tells your age, and you can't get away from it.
It's only a number.
So we know each other for so long, and it's just great to be still with each other.
It's sisterhood.
It's sisterhood.
Oh, yeah.
We miss Sarah.
Still standing. We do miss Sarah Dash.
Yes.
And we're doing a play, a LaBelle play.
Yes, we are doing a rock
it's
opera.
Working now, a rock opera.
You 2 don't stop.
Yes.
We can't stop.
We're creating it, together.
Well, you're doing it together, and we're happy you're here together.
Yeah.
50 years, Lady Marmalade, number 1, GMA, 50 years, and we're number 1 too.
Yes.
All right? So you guys stay right there. They're going to perform live, and we come back. So we'll be right back with more GMA.
song that hit the top of the charts 50 years ago. It is Patty LaBelle. It is Nona Hendrix, Lady Marmalade. Take it away.
Happy 50th. Gee, yes. Hey.
Come on.
Still walking. Hey. Still walking. Hey, sister, go, sister, go, sister, hey, sister, go, sister, you. Letting that girl on the streets. She said, hello, hey, what? You want to give it a go? What? Get you, yeah, yeah, da, 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 da. Get you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Creole lady marmalade. Hey, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Oh, no, ce soir. What? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Ooh, Nona Hendrix. That boy drank all her magnolia wine, all her black satin sheet, where he started to freak when she said, get you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Creole lady marmalade. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? All right, now it's time to dance. Where's Michael? Where's Woodley? Come on, Woodley. Come on. Mama love. Mama love. Mama love. Hey. Boy, boy, boy. Harry's back home doing 9 to 5. Living that way, whatever life. Oh, when it turns out to sleep, oh, memories creep. Boy, boy, boy. Get you, yeah, yeah, here. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Creole lady marmalade.
Thank you, Miss Patty. Thank you very much. Do you know that Whoopi Goldberg just crashed our 50th birthday party? That's when you know you're cool. When you crash our party like that. Thank you for joining us for our 50th birthday party. And we want to thank, our good friend Buddy. Thank you, Buddy. For this beautiful, beautiful cake.
And before we go, we want to give a special shout out to some GMA staff members who have been here not the entire 5 decades, but close. Audio engineer Paul Glazer, 48 years, Paul. That's right. Our stage manager Eddie Luisi, 40 years.
Senior producer Sandra Aiken, 37 years.
Yes,
Head stage electrician Ed Ford, 35 years. And stagehand Sal Branceforte, 33 years.
Associate Director Joe Beltrano, 33 years. Buddy Joe back there. Makeup artist extraordinaire Atlanta George, 31 years. Edmund Lemon, we could not have done it without you for all of these years, 31 years as well. And I'm so glad that we really, because I know we've all expressed that. Like, it's wonderful that, yes, you know our faces, but it's so important that you know the reason we can be our best because they are the best at what they do here in the studio. So we certainly do appreciate that.
You know what? 50 years later, we want to say it. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow. We love you. Thank you.